Starting production at the turn of the 90s, the Vauxhall Lotus Carlton, also known as the Opel Lotus Omega, was pretty much the quintessential definition of a sleeper. This unassuming looking family sedan had a twin turbocharged straight six, a ZF6S40 manual transmission from a Corvette ZR1, and a top speed well over 170 miles an hour. Specifically 283 kilometers an hour or 176 miles an hour. Now, will this grocery getter from hell live up to its name in the game Midnight Race in Tokyo? There is only one way to find out, and we're going to try finding out today. Offered standard in only one color, this color Imperial Green, I will admit the car isn't that bad of a looker, alright? If anything, some say that it looks like a sedan Fox body Mustang. Something that I'll rebuttal to it looking more like a Taurus. Neither way, we gave it the plate Fox body, just for the joke. What solidifies that even more is that despite the flared fenders in the wing, you would not expect this thing to be that fast, but this thing actually gets down. I mean, really gets down. And by all means, that's maybe the perfect way to describe this car, as it looks very unsuspecting on the outside. But even in real life, it's hilariously fast compared to the way it looks. In fact, this grandpa sedan on coke was so fast, the news outlet, Daily Mail, and the Association of Police Chief Officers tried to get this car banned in the United Kingdom. Also, the car's advertisement was apparently condemned in Parliament too. And hilariously, it was never banned. Now, in-game wise, does it truly rival sports cars like Ferrari and Porsche? In this game, I will say, before the age of Tier 4 cars, yes, this thing was an absolute beast, and it still is. Its monstrous amount of torque quite literally bending the car and sitting in the front of the car where you want the back if you go too hard around the corner. Even on highway conditions, this car is truly monstrous, alright? It has boat-like handling, a ton of torque, and in the wrong hands, i.e. mine, things can go wrong very quickly. In fact, it wasn't long before they did. And then I did it again. And another time for good measure. Now, despite my constant crashing and overall lack of experience in this game to begin with, this car is actually pretty fast, alright? I've seen some run these cars into the 320s, sometimes 330s if you're not, the best of the best. All in all, this car isn't really too bad, alright? Now, how to truly control this car, alright? Note, this is a much more highway-oriented car, alright? Running on Mount Atuski or Ichikawa is gonna really be the best. The soft suspension on this car makes it almost immune to the ditches on those two maps though, so I would like to mention that. Now, how to actually handle this car on the C1 loop. Use its insane amount of power and torque to your advantage, alright? Because you're going to have to do a lot of heavy braking to actually keep this car aligned. Also, feathering the gas around corners, or sometimes letting off and braking before you enter said corners, can also really help this car a lot. Alright? In the age of Tier 4s though, is this car really a viable option? In my opinion, yes. Even if it's not fast by your standards, it's still a pretty cool car.